Welcome back to the couch with good old Shiva and Shane. Apparently. And Mag also, welcome back. So that game, I mean, 70 minutes long. The Rat Fest. Oh my God, was real.
Okay. Yeah. When I saw NiP's draft, I was kind of looking at it like, how do you push high ground with that draft? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And obviously Alliance took full advantage of that.
They did. I wonder if they could have gone for something. Well, maybe they're not comfortable playing it, but like Legion Commander, so you at least have someone who can benefit from all these kills they had. I mean, this was a above 100 kill game. If you have a Legion Commander instead of Yax, maybe she could have done more. And it's also really, really good against the Broodmother. So that's why it kind of works as a substitute that it's a semi-carry.
Knoxville actually sent me a message on Skype and said, this is the highest team that's won. So basically, the team that's won is so far behind on kills. I think the record for 6.84 is 15 kills behind and still won the game. And this beat it, so new record.
So it's the biggest rat game.
That's what you're saying. Yeah.
It's okay. I'm surprised it's by Alliance.
Is it something to be proud of, though?
I'm as shocked as you are.
No, but they won the game. It's all about just killing the throne.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
actually love playing Naga like that.
To be honest, I mean, as far as ratting games go, this one was pretty active, especially towards the end. I mean, that was pretty good to watch.
Yeah, I mean, NiP were doing everything they could with the heroes that they had at that point to claw for kills and try to get the point to go high ground. But I think they need to itemize differently in this game, like going for Necrobooks early on so they can actually go high ground. Because they didn't have the greatest pushing heroes. No. They have Axe, they have Shaker, Queen. None of them really pushed that well.
Shadow Demon.
And then you have two supports like Shadow Demon and A. They don't push either. So no pushing hero against a Naga Siren and then her Turtle team with Gyrocopter and great base defense. So
I love seeing you called it actually earlier, Gyrocopter support.
Yeah.
Might not be on the same person that you were expecting it on, but Gyrocopter support making a comeback.
Yeah, definitely. Like he's always been a hero you can play like in every other way, and I think fucking Mad played it just as well as Aki has shown in the past.
Oh, there was some amazing fights. So like the one bottom with the refresh call, one refresh roar, everything. It was so much action-packed moments in the game. It was actually really.
That's the benefit, that you get after casting and grinding through this long, long game. Because then everyone has the tools. You know?
It's like, okay, what are we going to use in this fight, guys?
Exactly. So many different things. But yeah, I think the only way NiP, you can't blame them for their play in this game. They did do a whole lot in the early game. Limp played really well with his slams. Hanskin set up so much in the early game. Era played a good carry Queen of Pain. You can't do much more than that. He was like 17, 3, and 15 or something. Like that's what you can do.
They played amazingly.
But I think itemization is the only way.
And especially late game against Naga Radiance, like having blink initiators like Axe and Earthshaker, like it's so difficult because there's so many illusions.
The hero matchup for late game is not meant to win. So if they did win, it would be even more of an upset than Alliance winning with low kills.
Well, there were a lot of action moments in this game, and we selected one for the drawing board.
Welcome to the drawing board. I think this is the clip we selected. I don't know. Rainforce is new. Let's give him a chance. Okay, so I asked for the one where they defend high ground, Alliance, and they get a few kills. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is where, honestly, if you pause really quick, these new boots changed the game so much.
Oh, they did. Yeah.
There were so many times, I think Owen was looking at one. He's like, Jonas is TPing away, and I was like, no, there's someone TPing on top of him. It was
very confusing.
Yeah, it actually kind of was. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let's play. So, is this the fight they turn around? I'm pretty. Yeah, it is. Okay, so Jonas goes in and he has the missile on him straight away, and Mad with his holy crap, he gets blown up. And this whole time, you have these Naga illusions just running around the fight, just straight. And the miss chance on top of that is.
Everybody got forced to buy MKBs.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
It was very, very tough fights. And Limp got really held in place here. He got hexed by a Gyrocopter, and then he gets a slam that hits nothing. So this was like one of the few fights where Limp doesn't actually do a whole lot.
The axe buyback as well was huge.
Yeah.
And he teleports in on top of it.
Okay, so this wasn't the fight I wanted at all.
Okay.
But we will take it.
Close enough.
We'll take it. Yeah. I mean, it was one of those points where NiP get tons of kills. Exactly. This is where, 53 minutes in, finally against the Naga Siren, they're getting kills on every single person. But then Beastmaster starts running into the enemy, he's making his way here on the minimap. He's just running over. And
Yeah,
he
he's-
forces people to go back and
Yeah,
defend. Look at the
it's-
creep waves. No creep wave is close to
They
Radiant
could never
base.
force the Naga buyback either.
Yeah.
Like, not even once.
Yeah,
and
not
that-
even with the 60-second death here.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
that was the only way you're going to win that game, to kill her twice.
And they actually killed her quite a few times.
Yeah.
But then just weren't able to get close enough to the base to actually force the buyback and actually try again. And
Yeah.
that just helped them so much overall. Was it an outdraft or was it pure an out itemization?
I don't know. I
slash
think
play?
NiP had a good idea with the draft, but they just didn't execute it quick enough.
Well, I mean, it's one of those cases, as I mentioned, even I think I said when we were casting, and that when you pick the no carry strat against something like Naga, if it works, you're going to look like a genius because, you go all in and you're really strong and you dominate her before she can get relevant and then you take over. If you go into the 70-minute game and you don't have a carry, well, your plan failed, obviously.
Yep.
But they tried their best to deal with it when it failed. But I think they needed to execute it differently, as I said, in itemization. They played brilliantly, but with the heroes, I would say it's an updraft if they don't do more than this.
And do you feel like this kind of game, I mean, when in this patch do we see a 70-minute game? Not very often. So
Yeah.
is this like the
And
odd
not
one
a
out?
single moon shard.
Not
still.
a single moon shard.
What the hell?
Yeah,
like,
like
Loda had
Sabotage.
10k gold.
Come on, just
Come on, dude.
Consume a moon shard.
help the moon
Eat
people.
the moon shard. It's really healthy. Yeah, it's good for you. Like, god damn it.
No, but do you think like this was the odd one out, or is this the meta evolving and we're going to see this Nocturne core,
I don't think
Nocturne
it's-
core more often?
I don't think it's evolving the meta, but I'm gonna say that for sure the Radiance is stronger in this patch, which makes Spectre. She was banned out. Spectre and Naga Siren, similar heroes, are stronger. That's also why I keep mentioning that Lone Druid is not to be underestimated in this patch because of that miss chance that he has when you split. It's gonna make the bear a lot more tanky and just frustrating. So we could see more Octarine Naga Sirens
was
for
legit.
sure because it definitely worked really well. However, if the enemy ever get the force to fight against you on your base, you don't hurt. Like the Naga doesn't hurt the heroes at all. With a Diffusal, she kills supports. Like she really does. But this build is just purely aiming to take the creep.
Yeah,
waves.
he went for that build because of the draft of NiP, though. You know,
And he was not the only one doing it.
Yeah.
Like the Beastmaster with his travels, the Broodmother with his ratting. Like everyone was doing their little bit of ratting, So no creep waves.
A very good segue for me too, because talking about red, you know what we talked about yesterday about Alliance? We talked to a different person 3 times so far. We're gonna talk to another person as well, and it will be Bulldog. We are waiting for the interview to be ready. So, Master Rat. Even though, to be honest, Loda did a pretty good rat
yeah,
job.
that was.
Yeah.
He's probably proud of him.
Yes, I would assume so.
Join the dark side. Remember our TI days. No. No fighting.
No fighting.
No fighting.
Just split push.
Passive.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't say much other than that they played really well. They
did.
what they wanted to do, despite the multiple lane switches in the early game and NiP taking the early game in a pretty good way. Loda was never killed in the early game, and he did farm up a lot. When he did get killed, he already had his items. He had the Radiance and got picked off a few times, but it didn't really matter that much.
Yeah,
well
cool.
played.
Well, I hear production in the background somewhere, but I'm gonna assume that the interview is ready.
Yeah, let's go.
No.
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 To you.
No.
Well, then.
Sorry.
No,
then
it's fine.
oh, we have another fight
Okay.
for the
did it have
drawing
your
board.
fight?
Back to
Okay,
the drawing
It's
board.
not gonna be your fight this time.
No, this time is it the correct fight?
Yeah, this is
'Cause
the one
that's-
where Alliance defend
Yeah,
high
yeah,
ground.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So this is the point of the game where I'm like, okay, ninjas and pajamas can actually do this if they kill Loda twice.
Yeah.
So it's pretty. They get like this is when the Octarine song comes into play. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Limp blinks in and he just kind of he can't really do anything because of the kiting on. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right, Jonas takes another one of these to the face, and then a really nice disruption actually from Hanskin, who played really, really well all game.
Yeah. He definitely did. He did have that one disaster disruption, but I mean, you do so many good disruptions. One of them not gonna work.
Yeah.
But this fight, they do start chasing them really hard here.
Well, like in this kind of position though, when you're NiP, this is the only time when you can win the game. When the lanes are like
Yes.
when you're
Yeah.
pushed into the base. And
This
you
is
have
an all-in kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
They kind of have to try.
It was their moment, but then they keep chasing and they stack up so much. Like all of the damage is just hitting everyone. Pike Axis hit everyone.
Riptide on 3.
Riptides, exactly. They bring down with the Ensnare and the Ancient Seal, and then start chasing even more. Buyback comes out as well here from the Queen of Pain.
Yeah, he's already on his way. He's already
Exactly.
here again.
and that's where they kill him, split, and then immediately song
Ooh,
again.
That
Yeah,
MKB
again.
proc though.
Yeah.
And then he's just out because
The
of this
MKB proc at some point on top lane as well. It's like first hit MKB
Yeah.
proc.
Octarine core.
It's a very good item.
Very good item.
It's high percentage.
Thank you, Rainforce.
Now he's happy. Now your day is gonna, yeah, okay.
I might buy a McDonald's later.
How are we gonna do that?
No, I'm not going to. I said it might.
I was gonna say like, he doesn't fit in the car. We
No,
already
he-
have like
we-
3 tall people in the car. Well, 2 and Shane.
You people are just extremely tall. It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. I'm not extremely tall.
No, you're not.
I'm like normal.
You fit behind me on behind my chair as well.
I sit behind your chair. That's the worst decision of my life. Like,
No, you should no. Sitting in front of Owen is the worst decision ever because he literally like so Owen
Okay, well-
he's like super hyper all the time. When he's in the car, he's like this, like he just like and his legs are like obviously smashed. You can't see them.
Yeah.
They're like smashed into the back of the chair because he's so tall, and he just constantly goes like that.
Or he grabs the chair.
Yeah, and he
next.
grabs the chair and goes like that when he's listening to music because it's great.
like me.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
that was-
Apart from No Way Back.
Yeah, on the way back, yeah, he's super tired and he's like this, just like sitting there in the back.
Well,
He's like he runs out of battery.
Okay.
Pretty
It
much.
appears like we've been lied to, by the way.
We've been spoofed. We don't
We've
have an
been
interview.
spoofed. We do not have an interview, unfortunately.
oh, that's,
Alright.
yeah.
This is kind of sad.
That hurt my feelings.
My feelings too, actually.
Yeah.
Does Bullock not want to
He
talk to
didn't
me?
call.
He didn't call me.
Never call her.
Never calls me.
Damn you, bulldog!
Damn him.
You made Shiva cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did host me today after his stream, which is very nice. So. Really?
What music is this from, or what movie? I can't hear it.
I don't know. But it's like,
Oh, it's the Jurassic.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Jurassic
This
Park.
is in memory of Draskell, the dinosaur.
The dinosaur that died. Rip Draskell.
but Waga, we have to say goodbye to you today. How did you find your 2 days on the Dream League?
Why didn't you come longer?
Yeah.
It was nice. Well, because I need to go back and practice.
Are you gonna go
you know?
come back next week?
Yeah, Dream League is where it's at.
You can come hang out with us.
Yeah. Well,
No.
no, I'm gonna go back and play shit ton of Dota again. That's the strat.
Are you gonna win TI?
Of course,
All right.
of course.
Remember us
Okay,
when
Okay.
you were
If you get
famous?
invited to TI, you need me as your manager. I'm gonna do absolutely nothing.
Don't get invited.
No,
Fights,
when you
blood
fight,
and tears.
when you get into the main event,
yeah,
though,
exactly.
that's when you get me. I'll manages.
Yeah.
Do you have a
I might
manager?
get Mouse as a sponsor as well at that point. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty
But
good.
they-
I'll get that for you. I'm pretty
if,
sure.
if they
yeah.
get Mouse as a sponsor, Mouse provides them with the manager, so you shouldn't say agree to that.
No, that's in the contract that we have.
Yeah.
That I've already wrote.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
good choice.
Nice. I didn't get to see the draft, but
No, you didn't. It's way above you.
But it was really awesome having you here, and we're gonna miss you. So
thank you. It was
Bye-bye.
fun to be here. Very nice to see you all again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Nice to
miss
see
you,
you're
Morgan.
doing good.
yeah, we by the way, we had 2 series today. We can take a look at the standings, see what it looked like right now, because that still needs to happen. Don't cry. It will take also the camera away
No
from Waga,
tears,
so he
boy.
can actually cry a little bit while the camera is off of him.
Wag is not crying.
By the
He's
way,
I'm
happy.
not the one crying.
after
it's like
today-
Shane. He's over attached.
Sorry.
Even though
You're so beautiful.
even though Alliance won one of their 4 games today,
One.
they still are on top.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I
It's
think-
because they played most matches,
Exactly,
obviously.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you play 12, or yeah, they played 12 games, right? And Empire played 6 games, so I'll say there's a fair chance Empire could, take 1 win in there.
Yeah, but Alliance still they're still looking good to actually go through to DreamHack. somewhere.
Yeah,
exactly.
they definitely do.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, for sure.
We are going to, of course, I say of course, but we are not going to, of course, be here tomorrow because we're not here tomorrow.
We're of course not going to be here
No.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
course
of
not,
course
because
we're
there
not
are no
here
games,
tomorrow
of
because
course.
tomorrow we'll probably be sleeping in, streaming a bit of Dota, and then we're going to watch the summit. And then we're going to do that every day of the week until Sunday. And then on Monday, we're going to sleep in a little bit extra and streaming as well.
What are you
Speak for yourself. I'm going to be playing those
Because then we're going to be back on
I'm not going to
Tuesday.
do any of that.
Then we're going to be back on Tuesday. Yes, you are.
Yeah, I'm
we're
gonna do
going to
all
be
of
back
that.
on Tuesday, the 19th. So that is next week, and we'll be back at 1800 with a pre-show. And at 18:30, we'll start with the first matchup, which is going to be, I believe it is Burden. No, it's Ninjas in Pajamas versus Virtus Pro, and then Burden United is having this second match that day against Vega Squadron. Is this a secret hint? Do I need to sign up?
The music is going up, Shiver.
I don't know. So,
What did you do last
What are your plans tomorrow? See you next week, guys.